Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Sunday, December 15th, 2024. We are back with our NFL best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Let's recap Thursday's results. So Thursday had a great day. Went 4-2 on Thursday. Members only best bet Rams +3. Everyone told me I was a square. Everyone told me it was public. Well, guess what? We got the dub there. You absolutely love to see it. Over 48.5, that was terrible. That was one of the worst bets I've had all year, without question. It monsooned like crazy and didn't really see that coming. I saw rain, but I didn't see monsoon coming, which was a big difference. What's crazy, though, is that we missed the over, but we hit like most of our props. We should have hit all four. Kyron Williams over 86.5 rush plus receiving, win. Puka over 88.5 receiving yards, win. Kittle over 59.5 receiving yards, win. And then Deebo Samuel. My goodness. 3.5 catches. We hit on 3. He hits a swing pass that gets called back due to a penalty. He has 3 drops. 3 fucking drops, dude. Absolutely unbelievable. If we get that, we want 5-1. But you know what? Honestly, 4-2, we'll take that every single day of the week. And I mean every single day of the week. We're on a 32-16 NFL run. So, I mean, we're having a fantastic run right now. Overall for the year, 144-119. Can't complain about that at all. Very, very profitable. And we have a massive video for you guys here today. I got 5 plays for you guys here today, as well as 2 games I'm considering adding that I really want y'all's opinion on. So let me know what you think in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments if you think Deebo's washed, because I think he's washed. But if you're new to the channel and haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post NFL videos every single day the NFL is on, along with a daily video. I'll review the NBA, NHL, and college basketball all at the same time. Going after 15,000 subs. So I'm excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So let's jump into the first play that we have today. We got to go to probably the biggest game of the day first. I'm gonna start with Bills and Lions. The line is a 3-point line right now. This is bounce back city for the Bills all day long, baby. This game should be awesome. I'm really excited to watch it. But here's the deal: when it comes to the Bills have a better quarterback. They have a better quarterback. I think that their coaches are just as good. No, actually, what am I saying? No, Dan Campbell's a better coach. But really, here's the deal: they have a superhero quarterback in Josh Allen. Also, these are the best weapons that the Bills have had. I think these weapons are better than when they had Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs. You can debate me all day long, but they're better because they have a better running game. They have a better offensive coordinator, better than Dable. And they have, like I said, I think a better O-line, better weapons, all that good stuff. The other thing, though, about the Lions is Lions are very well coached, great offense, but here's the thing: the defense is really banged up, and eventually it's going to come out to bite them. If the fucking Bears can score 20 points on this team, I can only imagine what the Bills can do. And again, if the Sharps are on the Bills today, if they win this game and the Chiefs somehow lose, they have a fighting chance of the 1 seed. And right now in most books, the line is 2.5 points. I bought it to 3 points because it's still a -125 play. 3.5 is it's just way too juiced. But if it were me, buy it to 3, which is what I'm doing. Get it at -125. I would still bet it at 2.5 because I think the Bills win this game outright. But give me the Bills +3 versus the Lions for today. Next, I'm going with the Dolphins +3 versus the Texans. Same deal. A lot of books is 2.5. A lot of books is 3. On DraftKings, it's 3, so I just took the 3. The Sharps are the Dolphins, and the biggest thing with the Dolphins we got to check is the weather. And guess what? They're playing a dome today, so it doesn't freaking matter. The Texans interior offensive line, total disaster. We've been telling you guys this for weeks and weeks and weeks. We made a lot of money on the fact that they're not going to cover spreads. And the Dolphins' interior defensive line is actually really solid, so I think they'll be able to really cause some serious havoc for CJ, which he has just been running for his life all year. And what's funny about CJ Stroud is that people are just forgetting how good he is because he's had a bad year. This happens all the time, and I mean all the time. With the NFL media, they're saying, "Oh, he's not as good as he was." Like, well, dude, his offensive line is absolutely total dog shit, especially in the guard, center guard position. Which, if you're a quarterback, obviously tackles are important, but if you have a bad tackle, you could step up. If you've got center guard center, you've got serious problems, which is what they have. And since Tua's been back, this Dolphins offense has looked as good as it was last year, and they have a better running game than they had last year. Also, Jonnu Smith's been a revelation for this team at tight end. Jaden Waddle and Tyreek are starting to look like the old Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. I love this. I love the Dolphins +3 today versus the Texans. I think they get the win here, but I'm going to still take the +3 points for the show. But if you want to get frisky with it, Dolphins and Bills money line aren't a bad bet. Next, I'm going with the Panthers minus 2.5 versus the Cowboys. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Panthers minus 2.5 versus the Cowboys. This right here is a Vegas trap line all day long. Everyone has the Panthers being favored, and they're like, there's no fucking way that this is supposed to be the case. But the Panthers, honestly, they've been playing very good the last few weeks. They won against the Giants. No, obviously. They beat the Saints with a healthy Saints team. And then they lost by three to the Chiefs, which is a big deal. They scored 27 points on this Chiefs team. They lost by 3 to the Bucks, and they lost by 6 to the Eagles, but they should have won the game if Xavier Legette can just fucking make a catch. He makes a catch, game's over, we win. But the Panthers, the Panthers have been playing good ball as of late, and Bryce Young looks to be the future for this team, which is not, we did not think that was the case, 5, 6, 7 weeks ago. And that's why, by the way, you let him keep playing. I don't know why they put Andy Dalton ever, but maybe he could have been playing like this 3 or 4 weeks earlier. Who knows? And Bryce, and listen, these Cowboys are on a short week. They're off a devastating loss by their own stupidity, which is like the best kind of Cowboy loss, is like not just them getting beaten, but like having their own stupidity bite them in the ass, it was the funniest thing ever. The Panthers' vibes are high. The Cowboys are very low. The Panthers are also at home, and the sharp money's on the Panthers. So you got to roll the Panthers here. Panthers minus 2.5. Book it versus the Cowboys. Next, I'm going with the Browns plus 4.5 versus the Chiefs. The Browns are at home. I'm not betting the Chiefs with any line larger than 2.5 at this point. Hell, even 1.5 because you see winning games by 2. And the Browns, this right here is their Super Bowl. Like, this is Cleveland's Super Bowl today, because if they, after this, let me just look really quick. I only know their schedule, but after, this game against the Chiefs, they've got the Bengals, they're terrible. They have the Dolphins. That game's fine, but it's not like anything that they really care about. And then they have the Ravens, but by that point, the Browns will be basically dead, looking for playoff position. This is the biggest game on their schedule. And they're going to be up for it. And y'all know Jameis is going to be up for it too, because Jameis, since he's been quarterback, this Browns team has actually looked like a legitimate team. And the Chiefs defense is still very, very, very good, but they're not as good as they were last year. And the Chiefs' offensive struggles are going to, they're going to catch up with them at some point during the regular season. If they don't, they're going to lose first round of the playoffs when they actually play. But I think the Chiefs' offensive struggles are due to their OC, Matt Nagy, because with Bieniemy and with everyone else before him, they were great, but with Nagy, it's just a problem. And that's not to say Bieniemy is even a good OC. He's got fired from UCLA. I'm not sure if y'all saw that, but that's something else. But the fact is that this Chiefs offense is not good, and the Browns still have Myles Garrett. They still have Myles Garrett. So, I would roll the Browns here plus 4.5 versus the Chiefs. The sharp money's on it. I get 4.5, and the Browns are at home, and the Chiefs have serious trouble scoring. So give me the Browns plus 4.5 versus the Chiefs. Next, and lastly, we're going with the Skins, minus 7.5 versus the Saints. This is a homer play, obviously. I'm a Redskins fan, but I really like the play. It is a square play, though, for sure. The Saints are a backup quarterback off a brutal battle against the Giants last week. By the way, guess what? The Giants last week were plus 5.5. We did. That's correct. And we finally got off our bye, the Skins did. And our bye week was so late in the year. So late in the year. And when we get off this, the thing is if you watch our games against the Steelers, against the Eagles, honestly, even against the Titans, the first half we look like world beaters. And honestly, we would have beaten the Steelers if we played like we did in the first half and in the second half. But we just ran out of gas because the bye week just wasn't there, and we didn't have time to recharge. We finally had a time to recharge last week, and we have a better quarterback, better coach, better defense, better weapons. And they're just going to be a better team because of that bye week. And I think that bye week is very, very underrated, but we're going to get it. So I love the Skins here, minus 7.5 versus the Saints here today. Give me Skins, minus 7.5 versus the Saints. Now, I might be adding 2 other plays. I want y'all to know, let me think in the comments, but just so you guys know, we do have 5 members only best bets today. 3 in the NFL at least, might add 1 more. 1 in the NBA, 1 in the NHL. You get this all at zdmbets.com/picks. The website is linked in the pinned comment below. As a member, you get all our members only best bets every single day, which is profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back. But any game you're considering betting, and you get all free picks too on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines and early odds. The website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So guys, let's look at these other 2 games really quick before we get off here. So I'm thinking about Colts and Broncos. I'm looking at either taking the points with the Colts or looking at the unders. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on that one. Also, looking at Jets and Jags. I think the over is actually the play. I know that sounds fucking crazy for the record, but I think the over is the play here in this game because the Jets are horrible. The Jets are horrible at stopping the run. The Jags want to run the ball a lot, and Aaron Rodgers still has a lot of weapons, and the Jags the passing defense is so bad. And I mean so bad. So like I'm looking at that. So let me know what you think in the comments about those plays. I know they're both, honestly, I think especially with the Jets and Jags one sounds fucking crazy. But even so, let me know what you guys think. But guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.